Yo, chat, how we doing? Hold on, sorry, we're testing some stuff tonight. Testing some things tonight. Ooh, I didn't fully set up something. Okay. Chat, how we doing? Sorry, a little late tonight. I know it's like supposed to be my night off kind of thing, but I kind of want to test out something. Plus, I'm about to do all my my CWL hits, so should be fine. Alrighty. Let me go. Boom. How we doing? Can we get a shout out for Prabby? And Mr. Morningstar. I don't know if there's any other streamers in here. Snags, to answer your question, every month, at the beginning of the month, it gets reset. Let me try this here. I'm supposed to be eating lunch. Oh. I'm supposed to be eating lunch, but my mom is sleeping. Wait, what do you mean? Can you not eat lunch when your mom's sleeping? We're supposed to go out? Oh, I see, I see. I'm first because you're the GOAT, brother. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I don't know how to pronounce your name. That's in a language I don't know, but I appreciate that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'll order something later. That probably sounds pretty solid. What's a V special? There we go. Isaiah, gotcha. All right, TikTok. I don't know how it works for you guys, but you guys should be able to watch now both in portrait and the landscape at the same time. Can someone confirm that? Is someone able to confirm that? Does it look good? Does it look fine? I wish I could see. Actually, I might be able to see. Hold on, I kind of want to check it out. One second. Oh man, maybe not. Maybe I won't be able to. Dog, I'm in gold. I mean, that's not bad. What is this, live time? Well, I'm not supposed to be live necessarily tonight. I'm supposed to be working on other stuff like the Discord. I really want to get a straddle on, but we're testing it out. We're testing it out. Hibba is always late. Well, I'm not supposed to be streaming tonight, guys. If you guys are going to be flaming me for the night, I'm not supposed to be streaming. I mean, you rage off of CWL hits? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Ruthless. You know what, Sarah? I don't want to hear it from you, all right? All right, hold on. I don't know if we do predictions. I think we just kind of keep it chill. I think I'm just going to do some Legends hits. I appreciate it, Prabby. I appreciate it. How do you guys think the, I feel like TikTok's still not really...
I run this side, smiley face.
True, Keegan, you got that down. We may just go on strike for this. Are you going to be the leader of the strike? Does that mean who am I communicating for for the strike? Who's the head leader of the strike? Who's the person that I need to communicate with? Ahem. What's up, Shaded Kid? Also, what's up, Toxic? How you doing? Nah, who else wants to volunteer? Yeah, that's right. Scaring them off. Scaring off. You guys are already falling. The strike's already fallen through. I'm glad we were able to settle the strike. Thank you, guys. It's been fun. It's been fun. All right, let me try this here. Unfortunately, I'm not expecting a triple here. The portrait on TikTok side is so much better than Twitch. Do you like how it looks? I feel like it looks kind of clean now. I don't know if the like and donos work. I hope they work. I don't think the shares work. I also want to remodel Twitch side as well and probably make it very similar theme to this. But I feel like the TikTok side looks really, really good right now. Like really, really good right now. It's only 1 coin, I think, per Sarah. I need some music. I need some music. I need some jammers. That's also something else I kind of want to do later tonight, is just try to, You need some new stuff. You're lacking, Sarah? I rely on you. What am I supposed to do now? Just look up my own music like a peasant? God. God. All right, I'm gonna go distance here. Chat, there's a good chance I fail this, by the way. There's a really good chance that I fail this. Oh, I completely missed. I wanted to hit the Super Dragon. I don't have healing on this. So unfortunately, I think popping my ability soon. The Town Hall is gonna completely wreck me. There's really not much I can do about it. Avoid. No. Got any advice for attack strats? Town Hall 12, no attacks are working. Literally, enough zaps to take out 2 air defenses. Use the Queen Arrow. Once you get the equipment high enough, you should be able to take out 1 to 2 air defenses. You should be able to take out all the air defenses, just spamming the rest. You should have some troop space for, like, I don't know, some rages, some freezes and whatnot. You should be able to do very solid with that. Again, I think genuinely dragons are useful at every single town hall after you unlock them. Is that Lassie? It is Lassie. I don't have... I don't even have all the pets unlocked on this account. This account is really bad. So, yes, Lassie goes on to my RC. Also, wasn't expecting to triple this, if I'm completely honest with you. Do I flex up to my friends that I'm in a top 50 clan as a Town Hall 15? That's up to you. If you find that worthy, sure. If they play Clash of Clans and they understand the flex, I think definitely go for it. On a rushed account, how do you spend gems after the 5th builders? That's a good question. Actually, hold on. That's actually a really good question. I'm going to make that into a video. Hold on. On a rushed account, what do you spend gems on after the 5th builders? So after you have the 5th builders, if you're playing on one solo account, what I would like to invest in is probably the Builder Apprentice, just because I do think progression over anything is top tier. You could also do the Lab Assistant as well, but depending on how you're rushing, typically you only focus on one specific army that is very good, and I think the case now just dragons. So you don't really have to worry about the lab too much. I would probably invest heavily into the Builder Apprentice because the sooner you get him unlocked, the sooner you can put him down for work, and the sooner you can put him to work, the more value you'll get out of the gems. I run the Alchemist on these accounts because time isn't really an issue on 55 accounts. Typically, if I can get them upgrading on different things, I'm pretty happy, just in general. So I'd actually prefer them to be working slower in a way on that, but yeah, I wouldn't typically, if you're rushing on one singular account, I wouldn't worry about the Alchemist because, I mean, looting resources is so easy. Otherwise, the only other thing is, I think, hero equipment, to be honest with you. If you value, like, war attacks more and such like that, and you don't want to be, like, pressured too much by your clan, you could always invest into these bad boys. Although I will also say, because events are coming around now where it seems like they're putting 3 different sets of old equipment in events, low-key, you might not even have to invest into these bad boys. I really hope in the future that they invest more into different ways to unlock these as well. But I would say, again, progression over anything. Progression over anything. Is there a way to check sub privs for the future? What do you mean? Privs? What's the best Town Hall 14 attack? I'm not going to lie, I'm going to still say Zap Dragon. I don't mean to glaze dragons so much, but unironically, as of right now, and I really hope Clash of Clans doesn't hear this, I think dragons are broken. I think they're stupidly easy. And I think genuinely you can use it at pretty much every Town Hall. Take out like an air defense or 2 or the sweeper, zap out like 2 of them, or if you have, like for Town Hall 14's case, you can RC dive. If you can RC dive, that's even better, and just do that. You'll be fine. You'll be able to cook. I stopped playing Clash for a while and don't have any equipment and feel like it is necessarily too consistently 3-star. Oh, you think hero equipment's needed to 3-star? Is it worth buying from the shop 1,500 each, or what should I prioritize? I think the right equipment is important, but I feel like you don't need the best equipment, and I can show you. I can show you why I don't think you need the best equipment ever. This is what I'm running here. This is specifically what I'm running here. Realistically, you don't need the giant. You can use the healer puppet. But the reason I'm showing this is out of the 8 different equipment that I use, you could have it down to 6 commons. Technically, you can have it down to 7 commons. A lot of people like to run haste file instead of spear. I just personally enjoy the spear. The only one that I would say is probably crucial is the electric boots. The electric boots, as of right now, assuming that I don't know, they're very popular, so they might get nerfed, so take that with a grain of salt. But for the most part, I don't think you need epic equipment to do good, and I think it just really depends on what attack strategy you're using. Some attack strategies might require a lot more epic equipment. I'm thinking like Root Riders, for example, where you need like the snake bracelet. You like almost need the snake bracelet or the spiky ball. Typically, you run the electric boots. Like there's typically a lot more. I think Giant is on that as well. There's typically a lot more epic equipment involved in that attack strategy versus something like dragons. So that's what I'd recommend. Just focus on an army that's maybe not needing massive equipment. Is carrying balloons for traps worth it, or just carry more dragons? I think for higher town halls, I don't think balloons are really necessarily worth it. For lower town halls, they can be a little bit worth it. Uh, it really depends, I think, on your town hall level and different. I don't know. I guess think about it like this: different town halls have different DPS compared to what your troop level is. So for like Town Hall 17, you can typically tank a lot more, and the defenses aren't doing as much comparatively, where maybe like Town Hall 14, the defenses are really harsh compared to the HP that you'd get for the troop level that you have. So, or like traps or something, you know, because typically you're using what is it called? Typically you're using balloons to bait out traps. So if traps are a huge issue, I'd say that. Yo, bro, I need help. I'm a clan leader. What's your question? What do you need help with? Ooh, this base is kind of wonky. How does someone keep joining back after I kick them? Someone has to be inviting them, I would imagine. Ooh, the coin thing does work. Oh, that's cool. If someone keeps joining back after you're kicking them, that means someone in your clan is inviting them back. And unfortunately, I don't know if there's a way to figure out who's inviting them back, and that kind of sucks. That should be something that that class should work on. I think that'd be a really easy but cool feature. This person was invited by this person into the clan. I think that'd be not only good for a lot of different things, but I think it would help solve that issue, because I've had that before and it's really annoying. Also, Keegan, sauce me your player code. I'll take a look at it after this attack here. Dang, I was really hoping she would make it into the other thing. I don't have the Phoenix on this account, I don't believe, so I'm going to send the RC with my stuff. Could be kind of annoying, especially depending on what CC troops they have, but I should be able to do something like this, go like this. What's up, Cade? How we doing, broski? Dude, I set up something new for TikTok. I hope you guys are enjoying it. You should be able to stream or watch now both in portrait and landscape. Apparently, it looks pretty solid. I'm hoping it looks really good. I did a little facelift for TikTok, which I do plan on doing very similar things for Twitch as well. I'm watching with my phone sideways, so it is working. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Kind of liking that. What's up, Senritha? How you doing? There's only 4 pets on Town Hall 14. Real. Kind of, and they're not necessarily fantastic. Oh, just hit Town Hall 14. What's the best pet? I think Unicorn. Realistically, I'm going to give you some advice here. For the most part, 1, do not stop your growth if you first of all, Town Hall 14 takes a little time to progress through. I think it's probably one of the fastest town halls to progress through, but also do not stop your progress because of your pets. I hear a lot of people be like, oh, should I go to Town Hall 15? I don't know, I've been holding off just because my pets aren't done. Dude, I'm gonna focus on the unicorn, and that's pretty much it. If you want to focus on a different pet, also maybe the owl, but for the most part, the yak and specifically Lassie are never used again, almost entirely. There are way better hero pets at the higher town halls, and I think stopping your growth for just those hero pets, don't worry about it. Unicorn's probably the big one. If you want to, owl can be good for air attacks if you're an air attacker. Otherwise, literally nothing else. Best way to work on heroes, unfortunately, that is basically just putting them down. There's no real secret. The only secret to heroes for upgrading is just purely maybe using your builder apprentice on them. At max level, you take off like, I think it's like 20% or 25%, or you take off like 2 days on a 7-day upgrade using this guy, which is super, super good. But other than that, there's like literally nothing else. You just gotta send them down. There's not really a way around it. You gotta upgrade them. Gotta upgrade the heroes. Ooh. Two books and a builder potion for $7 good. For $7, 2 books of builder. What town hall are you? Because that pack for maybe like a Town Hall 10 through Town Hall 12, not really worth it. If you're like a Town Hall 17 and you can use you can use those on like some pretty hefty upgrades. It's not even a hefty upgrade. Like a 12-day upgrade, a 16-day upgrade, then you're looking pretty solid, I would say. But I think you need to be a higher Town Hall to really get the value out of that bad boy. How to bypass account disabled screen. That ain't me, bro. That ain't a question for me, my guy. I still owe Keegan a base review, don't I? Keegan, toss me your player code, my guy. Banned perm. See, I tell people all the time. People think that they can escape Supercell. I'm like, dude, it's not worth it. I don't mean to be the one that says told you so, but like, I don't know. I really try to warn people. Dude, why so many accounts? Because I stream this game basically every night. Plus, I feel like it's great content. And additionally, I have a future plan that's going to probably be coming around pretty soon. I don't want to say too much just yet, but I think it could be maybe game-changing. You got any advice for Town Hall level 9 Town Hallers?
It didn't want to send.
Play the game for fun. That's my biggest advice to any like low town halls, Town Hall 9, anything below. Have fun with the game. If you find finding guides super fun for the game, and that's what you really like to do, you like to get the spreadsheet, get really efficient with it, find upgrade guides, then all means do that. If you find that stuff boring and you get burnt out on that, don't do that. Because as long as you're having fun with this game, you will progress a lot faster than someone that gets burnt out, stops playing for anywhere from like a month to a few years, coming back, being delayed. Just have fun with the game. Don't take it too seriously. Upgrade when you want to upgrade. If you're getting bored of a town hall, rush a little bit. It is what it is. Is it 2 a.m. for you? It is. Just hit 2:03. Why, you stalking or something, bro? What time is it for you? Oh. Same time zone? Uh-oh. I mean, people know I live in Wisconsin. It is what it is. I got you, Bravo. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask me. Did Keegan Sauce make his player code? I swear to... It didn't want to send? Oh. Oh, I got you. I figured it. I found it. We got Waldo here. Oh, wait. Hold on, though. Hold on, though. With the scenery, dude? With the scenery, my guy? Okay. Ooh, okay. Base design wise, I don't know if you're just showing off just for the look here. One queen positioned like right here. Oh, dude, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, my guy. Because if that queen gets that shot off, dude, I think this base is cooked. Is using a VPN for purchases against TOS. That one, I unironically do not know.
TH9 users ain't lining that.
You don't think so? I have a Ton Hole 9. I'd be lining that. Dude, I'll smurf on this base if I need to, bro. I will find you in matchmaking, and I will do that just to prove a point. I get why you do it, but it's so funny when you bring out the ruler. Out of context, that... Nah, dude, I like to get a straight lineup. I like to get a straight lineup here. Hey, I wasn't the one that said it, okay? You're just shaming me out here, okay? Did you used to go by a different name? No, I don't think so. I think I've always had Hippus LC for like years and years. Attack, bro, I need to go. I can in just a second here. But I mean, if they're not lining up that shot, I think these expos are pretty good anti-queen. The minion prince covers both of them. That's huge. Queen a little bit close to the outside for my liking. Clan Castle's pretty nicely set up. Good amount of wall compartments to mess up some stuff. If they're not hitting that arrow, I think that's solid. That arrow, though, is your Achilles heel on that base. One arrow and it's over. That's what I'm saying. Alrighty here. This rage is disappointing. Alright. Oh, okay. I almost messed up right there. Glad me and my RC are on the same page.
Music is so loud, by the way.
Is it? I can turn it down. Oh, wait, hold on. How's that? I think it was doubled up by accident somehow. See, I'm glad you said something. Yeah, it is doubled. I don't know why it doubled up. My apologies. Glad you guys said something. My minion prince took an absolute year to look towards this town hall. Everything died by the time the minion prince decided to look inwards towards the base. That might be my bad. I shouldn't have waited too long. I think my kids, I think I had kids. They grew up, went to college, graduated, got a doctorate, got into a ton of debt, paid off that debt before that minion prince looked into the middle of that base right there. Holy bro. Did you use 2 of the same heroes this round? What do you mean? I recalled my RC and then replaced her in, if that's what you're wondering. A terrible attack. Should have been a triple. Can I get a review? I don't really have something for base review set up on how to redeem one. Here, if you type exclamation point review, what comes up? I recently switched to recall with the clone. It's been working wonderfully. Like, you are now using the recall. I love the recall. Especially when you pair it with the spear. Oof. It's fantastic. Speaking of the spear, I do not have it on this account.
Just free review on Twitch.
True, that is true. You can. Oh, that's all it says? Wait, Sarah, did you have a question? Oh, I'm stuck in ads right now. Give me that ad review, or that ad revenue. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. Not only did she go on strike, but now she's giving me money. I think it's 200 for a base review, but honestly, low-key, maybe we could just go for 100 for tonight. I kind of want to do the chill vibes, and that seems fine. Little discount here. The new Cardi album? Cardi B? Dude, I can't listen to Cardi B. Supercell would have my head on a stick. Oh, Playboy Cardi? Dude, Cardi B, what? For some reason, actually, I don't know Playboy Cardi, but I also feel like that would probably, at the same time, be kind of very similar to what I said. Oh, I forgot I don't have Spear. Now I look like a fool. Okay, Minion Prince, bro. You have a problem for not looking into the middle of the base. I don't get it. I don't get you, my guy. We need to talk about your issues. And somehow, out of everything here, you get locked on by a single Inferno? Okay, buddy. You're really testing my patience here, are you? How did we get here? How did we get here? Queen wasn't doing her job. She needed the entire army to help her. I see how it is. Been loving the Rush series. Keep it up. If you guys only watch on TikTok, you guys are severely behind on YouTube. YouTube has, like, I think, like 5 or 6 episodes. I don't think it's a 3, You don't think it's a 3? Are you doubting me, my guy? Are you doubting me? Because honestly, I could totally agree. My attacks have not been fantastic. I think I'm tripling this, but my attacks have been pretty bad recently. Supercell, try not to be sensitive challenge, a mega difficulty. Dude, if they're removing flags, I don't know. No, I probably shouldn't roast them too difficultly. 97%? 90? You guys are still doubting me out here? You guys are doubting me. You guys are doubting me? It's crazy. That's crazy. You're lucky I didn't do any predictions tonight. What league are you in on your solo? Champs 1. I jump between Masters 3 and Champs 1. Or, sorry, not Champs 1. Crystal 1. Crystal 1. Crystal 1 is kind of like the sweet spot where I can win a decent bit, get good resources and good ores. I feel like Masters 3 starts getting way too sweaty in the 30v30s. Way too sweaty. But he said 49%. Our main clan's in Champs 1. By the way, do you guys want to see my attack in Champs 1? Hold on. I'll give you guys a little something. I'm getting attacked right now. I'm probably going to get absolutely demolished right here. Twin hogs? Uh-oh. I feel like I should be worried. What Town Hall would I like to review? You know, I haven't reviewed a Town Hall 2 in a while. Wait, what's the prize for a dice roll? A gold pass. But I guess you could also do a sub if you wanted to. You wouldn't want, you know, if you didn't want any ads for like an entire month. Actually, maybe I should offer that. Gold pass or a gifted sub. That'd be kind of cool. What tips can you give a Town Hall 2? You don't know what kind of tips I could give a Town Hall 2, bro. Like, watch this, watch this. Best CC, Baby Dragon. Yep, I got you guys, don't worry. You're my entertainment until my plane comes? Are you at an airport doing things? I think I'm getting absolutely smashed here, by the way. Dude, Twin Hogs might be OP. Or this base really sucks, one of the two. Wait, you can spend coins on a dice roll, and if you win, you get a pass? Yep. Event pass, gold pass, or a gifted sub. Preferably, I don't know about the event pass, because we'll stick to gold pass or gifted sub. Oh, hold on. Look at this, look at this. Look, guys, look at this. Also, I'm a little bit worried. There's 42 minutes left. I'm a little bit worried about this White Wolf guy. Hold on one second. I believe in him. But dude, look at this attack. Look at this attack here. How often do people redeem no cursing? Not a lot. I never got mad yesterday. I don't know what you guys are talking about. There's no proof. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a great game and everything goes according to plan. Sarah, good luck finding some. How comes you don't use the ice spirit on the RC? I've seen a lot of people use that Frosty on the RC. I don't know about that one, Chief. So this attack looked really bad because I missed the arrow in this air sweeper. I was going right into an air sweeper. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Towards the end here, I looked at the base and genuinely... Dude, I kind of smashed it. Hold on. Look at this. Like, look at what's still alive. There is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of my, what, I think 15 dragons are alive. My queen's pretty healthy. I have 2 heroes alive. I absolutely destroyed this base. That's crazy. Little Peep Man, you good, bro? Dude, it's 2 a.m. I'm in sad boy hours, bro. Why did she leave me, guys? She took the kids, the house. Dude, I don't know. Oh, look at... Oh, he's probably absolutely demolishing this base, actually. He's coming in with a RC dive with this... Oh, okay. He is absolutely probably smashing this base. Ooh, the redirect, that's tough. Did you say that there's song requests, or is it just... no, it should be set. I think anyone should be able to song request, and I think they're like really cheap right now. Is he trying to do this with just his heroes? The disrespect. The disrespect. The disrespect. Dude absolutely just slammed me. Does CWL need a rework? Rushing's OP? Dude, you tell people that Rushing's OP, and I guarantee like 90% of them won't believe you. I don't think rushing is too widespread of a problem yet. We're slamming in CWL back to perfect days. Dude, big dubs. Big dubs, big dubs. I feel like the clan is just clicking. Okay, well. You know what's not clicking? My focus right now. throwing out here? Nice. Oh, probably should place these bad boys in here. Probably be a pretty good idea. Dude, I'm telling you, this Warden loves his Boothang, bro. My clan has 3-starred every base. We are now on day 3. What league? Whoever is first to 2-star gonna give me... Oh, yeah. Did you finish your CWL hits yesterday? I did. I was thinking about doing... There might be a good chance that I start doing some TikTok exclusive live streams in the near future. Maybe just at like some odd times. So keep an eye on that. But I was actually thinking about doing that earlier today. Just going live on TikTok and finishing it. Twitch better though. Twitch is, I think, a better platform, and I do really like Twitch. However, I want to buy a new PC, and I feel like doing base reviews here and there would be very solid. So I'm gonna have to do some more TikTok live streams. How many accounts do you have? I have 55 accounts. I think I just heard 3 people audibly gasp. Keegan, sauce me your player code. We can take a look-see here. Yeah, I play this game a lot. Pretty much every day. So, I mean, realistically, if you guys want to drop a follow, I'm pretty much live every single day. Hold on 1 second here, sorry. 1 second. Let me look at something, and then I got you, Keegan. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I have 4 and barely keep up. Yeah. I think a lot of people typically say around 4 to 5. A lot of people struggle. Did he actually have a tunnel? No, it's not a tunnel 2. Gosh. Oh wait, dude. How many of these are you buying, bro? There's no shot. There's no shot here. You just made a new account. Because this looks like you probably did this in like the last 45 minutes. And you bought the new scenery on it. Which, I have to say, the gold walls make this pop fantastically, dare I say. Also, I'm going to pause this real quick because I'm going to make a TikTok on this. I think any walls with any bright color stuff on them will look absolutely phenomenal with this scenery. Like, dude, even the balloons. Am I crazy on that? Nope, this account's like 6 years old. There's no way, bruh. There's no shot here. You just made a new account. Because this looks like you probably did this in like the last 45 minutes. And you bought the new scenery on it. Which, I have to say, the gold walls make this pop fantastically, dare I say. Also, I'm going to pause this real quick because I'm going to make a TikTok on this. I think any walls with any bright color stuff on them will look absolutely phenomenal with this scenery. Like, dude, even the balloons. Am I crazy on that? Nope, this account's like 6 years old. There's no way, bruh. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that one right there. Dude, it looks clean, right? Dude, I've said this before. I love the sidewalk enclosing the base. Because, like, it almost feels like a park or something, you know? I feel like it looks really, really clean. I love the traffic going around it. And I would love, unironically, I've said this before, but if they did a legendary version of this where you could zoom out more and maybe more modern with, like, more modernized cars and daytime or maybe even, like, stormy weather or something, I don't know. Or maybe, like, weather shifting. Whoa. But, like, having a zoomed out full, like, cityscape, I think would be so cool. Would be so cool. And if anyone gets the scenery, you know, I do think the scenery or any of the skins, make sure to use code HIPPUSLC, same username. Gotta live in China for those features? Not necessarily. I mean, they do legendary sceneries. Like, if I turn on Clash with Dragons here, you know? This thing, but with like a city or something, I think would look fantastic, you know? I feel like a lot of people coming back to the game probably actually don't know about the scenery. And I may have blown a few people's minds on there. I like the scenery because it's so simple. Real.
Code HIPASLC.
Real. I need a rainy scenery with rain sounds. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Dude. I don't know. Cityscape. Massive zoom. Stormy weather. Maybe a little bit of lightning or something on the side. Oh, dude. Rain sounds. Hear me out. Dude. Am I cooking or am I cooking? Alright. Buddy says I'm cooking. Dang right. That's right. What's your oldest obstacle? The Halloween headstone. I think that's 2014 Halloween. Unfortunately, I remember removing both of the 2012 and 2013 Christmas trees. Oh, dude, if I could go back and punish myself for getting rid of those, it hurts me. It hurts me. Hold on 1 second. I saw someone say something about using my code. I gotta focus up real quick here because these heroes are gonna be really annoying on this. Okay, that was an unnecessary jump over the wall there, Miss RC. I don't know what one is closer now. That is not the one I was gonna think of. I feel like my queen lineups have been so bad recently. Queen, I'm gonna need you to put in some work here. You literally took out one singular building, and my troops are relying on you. And all right. You really let me down, Queen. You really let me down. If my queen could actually take out more than like a singular building, where my dragons don't have to rely on fixing and saving her, oh man, what a world we live in. Okay, hold on. I always make sure to use your code when buying something from Supercell. Code HIPPOSLC, bro. Brother, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Love hearing that. Helps me out so much. You guys have no idea. How do you put it so the showcase of the troops stack on one another? You have to have a tablet. You have to be on a tablet device. I think. Hear me out. If my queen did her job, because she is sitting at basically no damage taken, because everything had to appease to her, I think we would have tripled this. I think we would have tripled this. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we do not have the spear on this one. We have to remember that. Hold on. I feel like... okay, hold on. Use code HIPPOSLC. It helps a lot to finance his 9 wives. The secret's out. The secret's out. I was actually looking to go to my 10th wife, but unfortunately, there's not enough people using code HIPPOSLC, so not yet. Not yet. How many accounts do you manage? 55 I play on. There we go. So we do have the Phoenix on her. I think she could probably take out a lot of this here. What are we getting stuck on? Also, why am I... Queen, please! Bro. She needs the help. She needs the help. It's so sad that she needs the help. She is a maxed out queen, and she can't take down stuff fast enough, so my entire army gets dragged into helping her. Is Tom expecting? Vote skip? Whoa, Sarah. Whoa. I think she's just mad that she's giving me ad revenue. I hate the airport, my metal knee. I remember you saying that. Kidding aside, I use your code on my main account and then Tom on my second account. Yo, I like that. Big dubs. The voice and beat, man. You don't like the beat? I think it's pretty solid. A little simplistic, but I think it's pretty solid. When I'm in my feels, Sarah, Juice WRLD heals. It's basic. Whoa. But if you have a good song on top of it, doesn't matter. Dissing Juice
I got a crazy one for
word.
you.
See, that's what I'm saying. You got a crazy one for me? What, bass review? I'm assuming a bass review. Alright. No disrespect. I feel like you're giving all the disrespect right now. I'm gonna be honest. This isn't mine, is it? No. Okay. I recognize the thing as something I've seen before. Hold on, chat. Give this a rating out of 10. I'll be right back. A 7? Yo, chat. Barg's root beer, 0 sugar. So good. Whew. Excuse me. All right. You guys are saying 7. Double poison. I like the double poison. I don't like how close the double poison is. I'd be worried about an RC dive. Obviously, I can't see where your hidden Teslas are, but let's say hypothetically, you send an RC here, she goes in. I feel like, unless there's a hidden Tesla like right here, I feel like this could be pretty rough, because I feel like that's some pretty decent value. Specifically, also because your air sweepers are facing the way that they are, I feel like taking out this side with an RC dive opens up to very easily coming in from like this angle with your army, away from the sweepers. You do have a fire spitter, but I don't know. I feel like with a nice placed minion prince ability, I think it would be pretty tough. Not my favorite as well, actually. The other thing too is if you came in from this angle, you'd actually take out some of your anti-air pretty quickly here. So, I won't lie. I would also I guess if you came in from that angle, the poison towers actually would probably go one after the other. So maybe I'm being a little too harsh on the poison towers here. I don't think it's a 6 or a 7. I'd probably give it like an 8. But not my personal favorite. Is song request for sub only? Not at all. I think most meta armies walk this base. It's so spread open to not enough DPS. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. Are I don't know if compact bases are the play, are they? Also, by the way, yo, chat, I cooked up one of the bases that I ran yesterday. And I put it into my tier 2 bass vault for my tier 2 subscribers. You guys want to see it real quick? I'll show you guys the bass that I'm going to be copying. I place traps and whatnot, but this one right here, this bass right here, dirty, bro. That bass right there, dirty. But I got the link and everything for that. What about me? What about you? You're running that bass? Really? I don't know if it's going to be good. I'm going to be testing it out. I feel like there's some tweaks I want to make on it to my personal specifications, but I think it'd be pretty good. Shoreline, were you just in here asking that, or was that someone else? Trush, how's it going, my guy? Oh, you screenshot it when I attacked it? I like the song. I will say, this song makes me think of Jenna Ortega. I 100% just sent my RC into her death. Dude, Minion Prince, why are you looking at such a weird angle, bro? Tunnel 16 matchup is crazy. Wait, why? What's going on? System doesn't like remixes. Here, let me. I don't know if there's
Want
much
to
I
see
can
my
actually do
first
about that.
ever TH17 bass I made?
Aren't you in champs in the main clan? Yes. This is my 1v30. Hold on one second. All right, I'm gonna do something. We'll see how it happens. Okay. Man, if my minion prince was looking in towards the middle of the base. Nah. My base would be tripling. Yeah, Keegan? Okay. What's your best base you've made? What do you mean? Like design-wise? Here, I made a change onto the settings. Maybe it'll change. Best base that I have made. I guess this one? It's a Rage Invis. Core is very stacked. I ran it last season and did actually very, very solid until I had to move. I think I was like top... What did I get to last season before I had to move? Was it like top 100 global or something like that? Chat, how well did I do? Yeti Blimp would go crazy, but there's a tornado trap in the center that sometimes helps. And most of the time, people aren't actually running Blimp, but that is an issue, yeah. Realistically, there's a good chance that this base gets better after the Warden nerf, though, because sending a Blimp into the center might be even tougher. So that base could actually be better in a bit here. I fear it's Jover. Yeah, dude, a missed hit is really, really tough to be having happen. That's like a huge, huge problem. Luckily, I mean, we're still winning regardless, but tanking one like that, dude, that's stupid. A missed hit in CWL is one of the stupidest things to happen. That is a, especially in a clan that you're in, having a missed hit like that, dude. I don't know about that one. That might be, well, we'll see how it goes in the next future here, but we'll have to see. Why do you have 55 accounts, not 50? Why do I? Because I play this game a lot. I made fan art for you? Yeah. I don't know if I believe that. I'll have to see it to believe it. I saw Termy was getting a ton of, like, art or something. Oh yeah, Keegan, I got you. Okay. So, okay. Interesting. I feel like this is like 2 different bases, maybe even 3 different bases smashed into one. This Invis... I'd be curious if this Invis really, like, I don't know if these walls do much. Because I feel like if you place a queen here, she'll still target this Inferno in particular. And I feel like she could just arrow right off a rip. I guess that would be sacrificing the queen. I don't know. I don't know if this is really doing much. Really annoying clan castle, especially if there's ice golems in here. I think this rage can go pretty tough. You're really, really making sure they do not go through the town hall compartment, which I think I actually kind of like, because that would force more potential 1-stars. Especially for like a dragon user for myself. Obviously, I wouldn't want to go against 2 air sweepers. I was thinking about maybe like placing my queen over by this gold mine to maybe hit these off. But then obviously then that leaves the Invis spell tower, right? I don't know, that gets kind of spicy, I won't lie. It's a weird base, very, very weird base. But weird is good. Weird makes people think on base designs. I would much rather have a weird base design that makes someone think than a copied one that is just a rinse and repeat. I feel like RC dive is pretty simple on this base though. And that's a little disappointing, but I guess it is what it is. I give it like a 9.5. I like it. I get spicy. I like the rage in the center. I think that could be dangerous. Invis makes it pretty difficult for the top section, especially with how your air sweepers are doing. I'ma find you. Are you patrolling around here? Quickly, I gotta turn off all the lights. All I hear is whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
You can build for everything.
Wait, what do you mean you can build for everything? Oh, you can't build for everything. True, 100%. That's the beauty of Clash of Clans. There will never be a perfect base. Oh, I feel like I hear a vehicle passing by. Funny enough, I actually don't think it'd be too difficult for him to find my place. Dang, somehow my RC went completely around the town hall. That kind of sucks. Dude, how did we split off so badly already, bruh? Like, we're... Okay. We just entered the match. We're already split into, like, 2 different factions. What is the song? Off to the races, sped up. I like that we can flip screen on TikTok now. Yeah, I spent a lot of time working on that. I'm hoping you guys enjoy the whatever. Check my message. Is there? I don't think it would be that hard, especially because I feel like I hear a vehicle outside right now. Your message? You haven't said anything. Are you making fun of me, Sarah? Are you making fun of me?
G base rating smiley face.
Oh, because you sent a controller? I could be down for that. Wait, where did you send it on? Why am I up? Why are you up, Maxwell? Yo, Noah, are you sending it? Look outside? Dude, I don't know. Hold on. Allie has the police cruiser parked outside my apartment right now. I wonder what my neighbors are thinking. There's a stakeout happening. Look outside, there's just a police vehicle right outside. True, you know, keep the fans away, you know. Can't have stuff going too crazy here. People breaking in or something. Is a wanted criminal. What can I say? What can I say? Stealing people's hearts out here. Anyways, pretty good rages actually. Ooh, okay. Good upgrades, decent design. Hurts me a little bit on different things here. I don't think it's bad. I'm assuming you got all of your hits in already, right, Ant? Item out. I see it, my guy. I appreciate the patrol, keeping the neighborhood safe. It feels like you're doing pretty good. I also don't personally like the fire spitters like this, though. I feel like you get better coverage having them face each other and almost provided like a 360 view instead of having the dead space front and center here. But I guess you do have rages for that if they do go that way. Again, not my personal favorite base design, but I think it's fine. I'd give it like an 8.5. Did you see my trophies? I guess not. Haven't been 3'd yet. Well, maybe I'm wrong here. If you haven't been 3'd yet, and you're that high up in trophies, I might have to yoink that then. Come on, Sarah, just request music. All right? God, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. We got a base builder in the Spartan clan. The boss usually pulls up at the end of the season with us. Oh, really? Yeah. You know, I guess I didn't put 2 and 2 together there. Wait, do you guys give him end of the season deals? I feel like the boss continuously has been just doing fantastic every season here. Season after season, he is just cooking, bro. Spartan's a good clan. A lot of friends pass through there. Real. I would imagine, though, there's a lot of clans that are named Spartan, though. I'd also imagine I'm probably going to fail this because the Eagle Artillery is going to be absolutely wrecking me this entire time. Wait, is the Queen out right now? Ooh, did the Queen just drop? Should we take a look at it, guys? Yeah, maybe we still get this. Wait, you have Warlords? Is that the one that we typically go up against? Or am I thinking of a different Warlords by chance? Alright, hold on. Dude, I kind of want the Tommy gun, though, bro. I kind of want the Tommy gun, though. See, the Tommy gun does kind of sell it. I hate the, like, old movie black and white, but I love the Tommy gun. Gunner set? Hold on. I'm curious. 1 second. Give me a second here. Oh. Well, if you guys are going to get either one of these things, make sure to use code HIPPUSLC. Yeah, I feel like I gotta get the Tommy gun queen on my my main. The Warden also is kind of sick though. The silenced revolver, that's also kind of sick. Oh, don't worry, I will. Yo, big dubs, Demigorgon, brother. Big dubs. It almost has like dark fantasy type vibes to it. I have no CC troops. Thank God I checked that. I was second guessing myself. Dude, the weekend, bro, has jammers on jammers, bro. Man, my queen doing queen things. Or doing that little side step right before. And what of it? What of it, user? Maybe that's why I like him. Everything about that one? Got a 98% 2-star in CWL. I think my leader will chase me. Brother, at least you got your attack in. If he gets mad at you, tell him that I just had someone not get their attack in a Champs 1 CWL. And then he'll be like, who's that guy? And he'll be like, some TikTok Twitch streamer, alright? But he still had someone miss a CWL hit, so get off my back. And then he'll back off. Or she. Oh, he got it in with the last 30 seconds? Oh, then you're screwed. You have nothing on. Yeah, no, you can't say I'm that anymore. Big dubs to White Wolf, then, for getting that in. And in my second account, I got a 1-star. Okay, yeah, no, I think... Dude, start packing your bags, my guy. Start packing your bags. You got a 1-star on top of it. Oof. It was nice knowing you. He tripled? Yo, massive W. Actually, I think that puts us really... Hold on. I think that puts us in a solid space right there. Wait, is the Ninja Champion gone? Up until for like a year or something, I would imagine. Okay, that's not bad. 4th place isn't bad. This clan right here, this clan worries me. We've attacked and we've... Dude, Reddit 0 1-star? We've gone up against Reddit 0 and they're a really good clan. The fact that this clan absolutely fully tripled them concerns me. Very much concerns me. So, I guess we'll have to see how this all goes. Wait, did we donate CC troops? Did we donate CC troops? Rip the only decent skin. Yo, have you seen this one, Sel? Or not Sel. Sarah? This skin is so awesome. This one's so cool. How do you get that skin? This one also will probably be, I think a year since February. So next February, I think it should probably come back. But dude, yeah, this is the only reason why I didn't get the other one on the main account, because I'm like, dude, this one's already, I mean, this one's pretty sick. Okay, question, how do we have 52 stars? Well, we got 42 stars, and then you get 10 for winning. Gotta get both when I have money. Real. Gotta get your money up. Gotta get your funny up, and you're solid. What's up, Shadow Knives? That's the secret to life right there. What are the rules around matching up against yourself in Legends? Good luck. I don't know. I guess at that point, it's up to you to do whatever you want to do. What's up, Noah? Since when do you get stars for winning? The entire time. Every win gives you 10 stars. I get you, Shadow Knives. Dude, when I get a secondary PC, I am going so hard on Delta Force. You guys have no idea. I'm telling you guys. Not that I'm addicted, but I don't think I'll be able to stop once I get onto Delta Force again. CWL is so unbalanced, it's crazy. Why? I mean, I guess kind of, because there is no balance, but that's always been the case. It's never claimed to be a balanced system. Hypothetically, could we get you off the screen if you wanted to? Sure. When I need to sleep, I'll get off the screen. Otherwise, I'm gonna be glued to that bad boy. How to RC charge? Like this. Watch this. First step, you place in the RC. Second step, you place an invis down. Third step, you place the second invis down. Fourth step, you place the third one down. Guys, you will not believe the next step. Oh my god, that hurt. This is the account that doesn't have a high enough arrow to take down air sweepers. Gosh dang it. Someone remind me that I need to upgrade the arrow on this account. I'm assuming because I don't have an earthquake, I don't have a spear. So I probably should send my RC in with everything here. How many accounts do you have? 55. Delta Force streams? Dude, if I got a second PC, 100%. Is there a limit to redeeming camera left to right? I don't have that set up right now. I don't think. Hold on. I mean, I kind of do. But it's definitely not set up fully properly. Actually, wait, hold on. TikTok also gets it. That's interesting. Oh. Just realized new background, new apartment. Heck yeah. New apartment. It's pretty sick, actually. I love the apartment. You know what I don't love? That attack. How do you mess that attack up? I got you. You don't have a high enough arrow to take out air sweepers. Step 1. Step 2, you have really low equipment. Step 3, you don't have the right equipment. Step 4, you're a very rushed account attacking a max Town Hall 16. You're a free 3 stars? A real. For anything Town Hall, 13 plus, I would say I'm pretty free. The thing is, the amount of time invested into this account is significantly less compared to what that Town Hall 13 would take, typically. And that's the benefit of them. Action figure, good or not? Are you talking about the giant? I would say, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty meta stuff. City Kid, no, I will not sell you one, bro. That's against terms of service. She's gonna go for those skeletons. Dang, I really thought she was gonna head back in the normal way. Does she have the spear on her? It's really weird that I would have the spear and completely not run Earthquake. That's really very, very, very strange. Very not typical of me. My queen died. Oh, my funnel's falling apart. That's fun. King, the best anti-air. Kyle, if you continue talking about it, brother, I'm going to remove you from the stream. I can't be having terms of service stuff being talked about. No, it isn't worth it, Sarah. Dragons being dragons, yeah, but also definitely my fault as well. Dragons have really weird pathing, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I definitely failed the funnel part on this part. That's on me. To be fair, I'm not taking this massively seriously, but still definitely partially to blame for sure. My queen going down to like one building is extremely disappointing. I think I might have to start doing normal wars on these accounts, unfortunately, to be able to get my equipment up. Use Root Riders? Definitely not. Base reviews are, I think, 100 coins, but... Dude, I feel like my voice is dying right now. feel like I'm losing it. Just like 100 coins. Well, okay. 100 coins for me to look at it and give you a score. And then I think it's like a 500 or like a for a deep dive, like a full deep dive. You had a Town Hall 17 army. How come you lost? Probably because I don't have good equipment. And I definitely failed on funneling. Equipment is a lot in this game. Doesn't have to necessarily be epic equipment or anything like that, but high level equipment is definitely something important. Witches are interesting. So that's a triple. I'm curious what happened here, though. Oh, that's what happened. Aldono a Swan for a base review. Do you have your builders constantly working on all of your accounts? No. Actually, quite the opposite. Alright, Kyle. Saw some of your player code. We'll do a deep dive. What's the best queen skin for 1,500 gems? That one I have no idea. I don't even know which one does. This song freaking haunts me. Why? I've had this song on my playlist for forever. If I turned off those lights, it'd actually probably look a little bit more. Alright, I'll turn it down a little bit. Alright. Ooh, okay. Okay, actually, I don't mind this. I don't mind this. Especially because Sarch is still kind of a thing. Having a poison here will actually put a lot of pressure on not Sarching the area or having to bait it out first. Especially if you had like a E-Titan or something, you could definitely really lock down a Sarch. Considering you have your air sweepers facing the south of the base, again, air sweeper would more than likely, or sorry, a Sarch more than likely wouldn't come from the bottom just because there's a lot of open spot for giant bombs, but then your air sweepers are really restricting getting as far deep as a Sarch may want to get. Although I do feel like if you landed like almost slightly above this wall compartment, I think you'd do pretty good. I do not, and I mean I do not like this Invis Tower. I think this Invis Tower does basically nothing. Obviously it does cover the Town Hall and maybe potentially could cause a 1-star. I'm not going to say it won't potentially cause a 1-star. However, I think for the most part, if you're challenging the Town Hall, unless things go really, really badly already, you have a full army going in there. And when you challenge a Town Hall, especially having stuff around an Invis Tower, this Invis goes out, right? This would still be here because the Invis isn't placed properly. So if this Invis goes out, let's say you're attacking from this side here, right? You hit here, you hit the Town Hall, it activates, whatever. They go this way. This is kind of tanky stuff over here. It can kind of get led over here. You have a lot of stuff around the Town Hall, and the problem with that is once this Invis goes away, where are they at? They're still around the Town Hall area. They're still in this area. That's a problem. You don't want your stuff. You don't want stuff typically around your invis towers for that precise reason. Typically, when you see invis bases, you see them well-built ones. You see a lot of dead space around the invises, so the troops leave the area. So I don't think this is I don't think this is good. Maybe a little bit more if you had this monolith covered, which should be very easy to do. You could literally just move the spell tower a little bit more south to invis it. But I don't know. That invis tower is not great. The other thing I'm seeing here, I'd be a little bit cautious about, specifically. I'm gonna say from this. Maybe not. If you line up from here, that could be bad. That I'd be a little bit worried about. Dude, why is my voice... I feel like I'm losing my voice. I feel like a giant arrow from there specifically could be really rough for an air attack. So I'd be a little bit worried about that. I think your upgrades are phenomenal, especially because you said the last time I checked your base, you were at Town Hall 13. Your upgrades are phenomenal to the point where you could do two options. You could either copy a pretty competitive Town Hall 15 base design, and you could probably get up to like a 9.5, a 10 out of 10, or because your upgrades are so good, honestly, low-key, I think you could probably go up to Town Hall 16. I think you're basically ready. I know you have a few upgrades here and there. You might be like, oh, my heroes. I think you're pretty solid, low-key. I would probably look at going to Town Hall 16 pretty soon here. But this design in particular is not my favorite. RC Dive is pretty meta right now. I feel like this top section for RC Dive is a huge problem. It is good for anti-Sarch. I feel like your arrow value is really rough through the middle. I think this Invis is really rough. I think your Clan Castle is in a very good centralized location. So there's pros and cons, but overall I'm not a fan. I'd probably give this probably closer to a 7 out of 10. Your upgrades are really carrying you. I think you could win defenses, but I think against players that know what they're doing, I think this base is getting smashed. Even a little worried for E-Drag spams as well. E-Drag spams, especially because of how compact it is. I know you have single Infernos, but still a little scary. Good enough? Fair enough. I mean, again, if you're going to Tunnel 16 soon, I mean, you could literally just hold off, go to Tunnel 16, get a whole different base design then, and carry on from there. Dude, I feel like I'm dying. I'm like suffocating right now. Been a long time since I watched a Clash of Clans live stream, and dang, Hippus, you're awesome. Love how you go into detail to help. I try to. I like to do base reviews where I deep dive into a base. I always try to do that. But I think a lot of people some people just want your base to be looked at. And honestly, maybe that's just all I have to do sometimes. I'm gonna attack this base in a hot second here. That's not under invis. That's gonna be spicy. That should pop. Okay, the fact that these invises are not, these aren't being covered by invis is really throwing me off. I was expecting to have to redirect the RC back into here, but because those weren't in, I threw that a little bit, but it is what it is. It really threw me off. It was an E-Titan? I don't really know where I want to come in from this base, to be honest with you. Completely missed the air sweeper. Queen, I'm gonna need you to put in some work, put in some hours here. We're on the clock. Queen, I need them to not be doing your job for you. Gosh dang it, Queen. You pulled your boo thing with you. I understand. I understand. Gosh dang it. Oh, I hate the Queen. I hate the Queen. I hate the Queen. I hate the Queen. Chad, have I ever mentioned how much I hate the Queen? I feel like if I have mentioned it from time to time, I feel like I can't stress enough. I don't think I can stress enough how much I hate the Queen. The amount of times we have to absolutely pull her out of a death situation because she can't... Like, she's dying to this. How do you have 2 Dragon Escort and still die? Level 100 Queen. Hate her. She's pulling traps on her. Why not use a blimp? Siege Barracks... that's a good question. Siege Barracks is more for helping the Queen, but unironically, she needs all the help she can get. I feel like I should just throw her to the wolves, to be honest, more than anything. Maybe I just need to wait longer. I'll sit on the clock, wait some time. Maybe the Queen can actually do something for a little bit, and we can go from there. Chad, have I ever mentioned that I hate the Queen? Why are you doing this alone? Because I'm the only one in the clan. Uh-oh. Oh, I do have Spear. Oh, that's a waste. I see, but why? Well, what else am I going to do with 55 accounts? Might as well plan them, you know? Dude, Ant G knows his stuff. Buddy knows his stuff. RC, best hero, followed by a tie between the Minion Prince or Warden. That is a 100% factual statement. Buddy is speaking straight facts. What do you look for the start of an attack? Just value. Mostly where I'm gonna hit my queen. What are the 3 best pets? Hold on. What are the 3 best pets? I feel like Sneezy is top 3. I think that really, really depends on what you're running for your main attack. If you're running air attack, I think Sneezy is definitely top tier. If you're running RC dive, that could be a tie between Spirit Fox or Phoenix. Unicorn, I feel like is very solid for, I don't know. It really depends on what you're attacking, to be honest with you. I feel like Frosty low-key is kind of a G, just because he can kind of fit into any army, you know? You're on an air army, yeah, you could put Frosty on like the queen or the king or something, you know? He slows some stuff up. So, I don't know. I feel like Frosty's necessarily isn't the best, but at the same time, he's kind of the best at doing everything decently. I don't know. But yeah, no, I think Sneezy is really, really strong. I love Sneezy. I'd say Sneezy, Phoenix. Ooh, Angry Jelly, unironically, is kind of a beast as well. Depending. I don't know. It really depends on your attack. Diggy used to be my guy. I love Diggy. Diggy could be, it was like a son to me, you know? Diggy was like a son to me. And I threw him aside. Like last week's garbage. And I feel ashamed. Oh, no earthquake. Or sorry, no spear. See, I don't know. I'm basically I'm causing issues for myself here. I have spear on accounts that I don't have an earthquake. I have earthquake on some that I don't have the spear on. It's just I'm throwing. Dragons with balloons or straight dragons. Depends on what town hall you are, but for like higher town halls, I feel like just dragons. Wait, this is my town hall 15 attacking a town hall 16, isn't it? I think this is my town hall 15. I forgot that this was the town hall 15. How many counts do you have? 55. Oh, man. I'm probably gonna fail this. I keep seeing people with single Infernos. Do you recommend single or multi? If they're in Rage Tower compartments, honestly, low-key, I think multi goes crazy. I've been absolutely flattened by the triple multi-rage. I wasn't ready for it. Queen with Giant Arrow and Giant's been goated in Champs 1 CWL. Real. Giant is so strong. I kind of wish I would have gone kind of crazy and gotten him on all of my accounts. And you said I might fail? I might still. 20 seconds. I think this is going to be a time fail. Especially because of this bad boy right here. This chonky building. 10 seconds. Nah, actually, okay. Typically, those base designs I struggle with on my rushed accounts. Giant with arrow or with mirror. Depends on your attack strategy. Root Riders would be mirror and Giant. Dragons would probably be arrow. But I have been seeing some other strategies where you Sui the queen, and that actually for a dragon attack, and that could also go kind of crazy with mirror and Giant. Ooh. Kind of sucks from... I think my queen's going to get absolutely obliterated no matter what I do here. Holy rushed base of doom. I know, right? Imagine being rushed in the big 2025. Am I right or am I right? However, will I do good without a rushed base? Didn't really need that air sweeper. Yeah, I think this is going to be a time fail. I think you're right. They keep sticking to the outside here. Use Healing Tome instead of Rage for the Warden? 1,000%. 1,000%. For a Dragon Army? For sure. I don't know, actually. Oh, the rushed account strikes again. Dang it. The account that took like a little over a year to build just took out a Tunnel 17. Whatever will we do now? It's always close with time with this attack. I think with the fact that I have very, very low equipment, especially like my minion prince has 0, like level 1 equipment. Yes, it's going to be really close. They aren't putting out the DPS that you would think that they're putting out. With maxed out equipment, it's not close. On Tunnel 15, I've really struggled against the multi-cannon. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. When you're... Wait, are you Tunnel 15 attacking at Tunnel 17? Or what do you mean? Yeah, sorry, I probably should make sense. Yeah, for Rage Gem, for Root Riders makes a ton of sense. For Dragons, Rage Gem, unless you're doing some crazy stuff, crazy value beforehand, I don't think Rage Gem's the play. This is interesting. Don't like that snapping like that. Okay. Can you tell me what Headhunter and Super Wallbreaker means? Gotcha. And we get right in there. That was a terrible arrow. Gosh. Who's this guy trying to arrow like that? What? I thought it was facing upwards. I got bamboozled. I feel like a fool. Also, how did we not hit that before? Uh-oh. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be bad. I'm really curious how I didn't hit that tornado trap beforehand. Okay, we're fine. You know what, Aunt G? Sometimes you gotta pull out the ruler, okay? You gotta see how things are gonna be. Never forget that. CWL? Yup. Is it a throw if I use all dragons with all invis spells and nothing else? Typically, you wouldn't want to use all invis spells. Just because you're going to probably time fail with that. Believe me, you don't need all the invis spells. Typically, 9 is fine. You don't like the fox on the champion? No, I do not. At least in a RC charge type thing. Speak Spanish? No. I almost wonder. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Yo. For a $2? For $2? That's kind of crazy. They're trying to tempt me out here. How do you properly rush a base from the start? You can, brother. I got a whole YouTube series that I'm actively doing right now that answers that exact question. I think we're 11 episodes in right now. Basically, it's a play-by-play on how I am rushing a base. But I'll give you the cliff notes. The higher you rush up, the more benefits you get for rushing. And also, additionally, always focus on offense on top of anything. Offense is always king. You know, I just wanted to give them a warning shot. Make sure they know what they're messing with here. Oh my god, why did my minion prince go fully Sui right there? I could save him. I still could save him. I still could save him. Okay. I could have... I waited until he was dead. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, I literally waited until he... Rest in peace, Minion Prince. Are dragons viable at all town halls? So far, they've been for me for Tunnel 13, yes. I'm pretty sure once you unlock them, you can pretty much use them at pretty much every town hall. Do you think they'll ever add another level to the air sweeper? If they do, it's an HP increase. I don't think that they'll actually improve the sweeping ability of it. I think an HP increase could be kind of interesting. Actually, I don't think it would actually break too much either. You could buff the HP of the air sweepers significantly, and for the most part, I think they would still be taken out by like an arrow. But I think if they increase the sweeping ability of the air sweeper, I think they would instantly insta-lock E-Dragons. If you go up against an air sweeper with E-Dragons or something, they will literally not do anything. There's going to be a hidden Tesla up here probably by this mortar. See if I can't dodge it. Nope. There's a little bit more. They brought their friends. I wasn't ready for that. We found the tornado trap. You know, RC, you can hit other things. No, that's fine. It's always so disappointing. The arrow can take out sweepers, and that is basically it. Okay, we're kind of spreading out here. Kind of spreading out a little too much there. How did the queen... Chad, have I ever mentioned this before? And please correct me if I'm wrong, but I really hate the queen. I feel like I can't stress that enough. How many villages do you have? I have 55. I don't think you've ever said that before. I just want to make sure that I really stress the point that I hate the queen. Hold on, I kind of want to watch this here. Rushing is the quickest way to max tunnel. Hold on. Rushing is the quickest way to max tunnel 17, but takes away from the entire experience of the game. I mean, I won't say it takes away the entire experience, but it definitely does switch a lot of the game. I typically, if you ever watch any of my streams for any significant amount of time, when people ask me if they should rush, I always say on an alt account. Never do it on your main account. I think going through the town halls and learning different strategies throughout the different town halls, for the most part, and different things, I think is very valuable experience. But I still think you learn a good amount of the game rushing as well. And it's not like you're gonna rush all the way up within a few months and then max out before the next town hall comes out. Typically, you'll still be maxing out for another like year or two, or maybe even 3 still. where you'll get the experience along the way, or at least I'd hope so. So I think rushing leads to more people quitting because they become overwhelmed. I could see that. I think that happens regardless. I think most of the time people quit around Town Hall 12 because that's a really boring Town Hall. And again, that's why I always recommend, again, having 2 different accounts, because I think trying different things and having fun with different things is definitely the play. But I could totally see that if you're not prepared for what rushing has instilled, it can get really overwhelming. I won't lie. Plus, the other drawback to rushing is you're typically stuck in one singular meta. You don't have the flexibility to switch to different attack strategies on the dime. Like, for the most part, I'm maxing out my dragons because dragons are very competitive for the most part, and they're literally only 1 upgrade. But let's say hybrid makes a return, right? Hogs and miners. Well, now I have to level up my miners. I have to level up my hogs, right? So it's not as flexible. So that is also a huge drawback to rushing. I've said it before all the time. Rushing isn't always sunshine and rainbows. There are drawbacks to it. However, if you do prioritize progression, rushing is the fastest way to max out, and it's not close. Exactly on Tunnel 12. I've said it before. I think Tunnel 12 is so boring. It's like the worst town hall just because there's nothing new to it. It's so boring. But again, I think rushing is definitely a really, really, really good thing if you know what you're doing. I think it's basically borderline overpowered. I know it probably doesn't seem like that. You're probably talking, you're like, oh, well, you've 2-starred a lot. Well, yeah. The people that probably spent time into these accounts have probably been playing for like 3-4 plus years at least on their accounts. The accounts I've spent time-wise is like nothing. What is the Tunnel 12 attack? I'm struggling. You could just do dragons. Icy 5G is really, really good too. Ice golems, witches, bat spells, free spells. That's my personal favorite. But any kind of queen charge can typically do pretty good. You could do super witches with like a ward and fireball. There's a lot to do. Why are you so rushed? Because I have 55 accounts and rushing is the fastest way to max out. Another question, do you think they'll ever add another level to the tornado or spring trap? No way they would do spring. I think in the future spring trap will probably get another level at some point. Because I think that could, like, if they ever want to nerf Root Rider Valkyrie into the ground, if they increase the spring trap, I think that could get kind of crazy. But for the tornado trap, who's to say? But I think for the most part, probably not. I think the tornado trap's pretty deadly already as is. It's a huge stun, and I feel like they've said in the past, but I think the devs really hate the tornado trap. Like they almost regret putting it into the game because it's really I don't know. It's really really annoying. But I wiped to this live. Thank you. Got you, my guy. How is it faster? Is it getting loot? Getting loot is one thing. Obviously, for Tunnel 17s, there's a lot more loot in the storages and a lot more collectors. But think about it like this. Town Hall 10, at any point at Town Hall 10, I think every upgrade, the maximum upgrade you could do is probably like a day or 2, maybe, right? And obviously you get magical items while you're progressing the game through clan games and whatever, right? Challenges, events. If you get up to Town Hall 16, Town Hall 17 within the same time, or whatever, you can put that same magical item that would take a day or 2 off and an upgrade there, could take off like 16 days at Town Hall 17. So, you get like 16 or even 8 times the value on one singular magical item. Imagine doing CWL and getting the equivalent of 5 to 10 hammers every single time you do it. Every single time you do it, you get 5, 10, 16 times the value on every single upgrade you do. That's how it's faster. If you're smart with your upgrades, you can get a lot of value out of your magical items. Plus the other thing though too is, have you ever been to a high, like, a lot of people fully max out before going to the town hall. There's probably been times where you've been waiting on heroes to upgrade, right? Oh, I can only put down 2 of my builders. My upgrades need to, I need to max out my heroes before I go to the next town hall. You're sitting on a ton of time wasted from your builders. You're sitting on a ton of resources being wasted because you can only put down dark elixir hero-based stuff. So you're bottlenecking yourself. Where if you're fully maxed, or well, if you're tunnel 17 rushed, you have access to every upgrade no matter what. There's never a bottleneck. You can always upgrade something. You can always put resources down, unless, like, I guess you maxed out your walls. So those are a few different ways that rushing is faster. Again, I do want to preface though, rushing is not all sunshine and rainbows. It is not the perfect thing. Whoever's spectating you has spectated every attack. That's dedication. Dude, I always love when people spectate me. I love it when people in my clan are like, oh, he's attacking off the live. Let's all spectate him to make him nervous. I'm like, oh no. People watching me attack. However will I live? I think I have 73 people watching me right now do my attack. Well, 74 with the guy in here. There's a point where people watching me attack has not bothered me at all anymore. Town Hall 10 rushing tips. Always work on offense. Find a good clan for raid weekend and get a lot of medals from raid weekend. That'll help you out tremendously. Hold on. Someone. Me when you failed your first hit off stream last week? Okay, well, bruh. Call me out here, bruh. Calling me out here, bruh. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never failed an attack in my life. Aw. I went for it. I went for it, chat. I feel like I'm gonna have to clear up a little bit here. Oh, what an insane minion prince ability. Oh my gosh. Dragon, stop getting distracted by like a singular skeleton. Larry is not that important. Any idea where I can find an active clan? Oh, you've done it now, buddy. I guarantee there'll be at least someone in chat right now that will offer you an active clan. How do we make it to the side of the base? My dragons must have got absolutely swept. Because they were chasing a skeleton here, going up this way, and somehow they made it to this side of the base. I look away for a second. What's up, AJ? How you doing, my guy? Can we get a shout out for level 99 AJ in chat? How you doing, my dude? Twin Hog still treating you well? I'm tired, holy. Yeah, I don't know what time it is, but it's 4 a.m. for me. Finally catching up on your streams? Yeah, dude. I gotta get them in a little bit more. Been summoned by someone looking for an active clan? There you go. Dude, I got attacked by twin hogs today, actually. Cooked my base. To be fair, I'm not running the best base, but it still cooked it. It's 5 for you. East Coast. Dude, oh, you don't have to tell me about the warden going wild. Dude, I got I got so ungodly tilted last night because my warden, holy. Or that's what the rumors say. I don't think I'd ever get mad at this game. Me getting mad at Clash of Clans, psh. Yeah, maybe I didn't have to invest that. Place, please. Thank you. Man, my queen. The pain, chat, is immeasurable. Like, now we have to clean up her mess here because she couldn't take down 2 buildings, bro. Chat. Have I ever said this before? Yo, hear me out, hear me out. I'm not really liking the queen. I don't know if I've ever said that before, but it's coming to my attention that I don't think I'm a fan of her. What would you like to see added or fixed in the next town hall? You know what I'd like to see fixed? I don't know if this is anyone's issue. Donating in war right now is so annoying. Dude. Having to click on one base, tap the troops, close out, go to the next one, open it back up, tap the troops, go down. Oh my god. Fix that, please, Supercell. I know that's not exactly your question, but, bro. If anyone donates in Clan Wars, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like Tunnel 17 sucks because no poison. There's a lot of people that say that Tunnel 7... They genuinely think Tunnel 17 is easier than Tunnel 16. And I think that's absolutely wild. Alright, I'm going to switch this up. I hate the boosting Super Troop thing. I went on a hit without my Super Hogs. I think because they've removed the cost of stuff, I don't really think Super Troop should cost anything. I know they have magical items, but I feel like selecting a troop to be active for Super Troops and then just keeping it until you want to unactivate it, I think would be fine. They need to give us an option to activate them for a week. I think you'll still run into the same issue. Actually, if not even worse. Unless you get like a really solid schedule down. I would imagine you run into the same issue with after a week, you might forget that they're not active. And then, you know. I feel like I attacked this exact base last night. Am I tripping here? Hold on. Oh, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I feel like I attacked that base last night. Huh. There's two strategies I want to go with right here, and I don't know which one I more want to do. That's my current issue. Michael! Dude, absolute W from Michael. Yo, welcome in everyone. Welcome in everyone. I'm trying to plan a CWL hit right now. You know what? I just say we send it. We'll just send it and hope for the best here. Yeah, we're kind of. The party lights are still kind of sad, but we're getting there. We're kind of getting there. Michael, how was stream? Mods, I don't know if do I have any active mods? If we can shout out Michael, that'd be huge. Michael is a streaming legend. My partner in crime streaming at this time. Do we actually not have any mods active? And we dip out. Nice. Well, we got the air defenses. Oh my god. Queen? Queen? I feel like we've talked about this before. I feel like I may have mentioned this something like this before in the past. Did my warden just get force popped? Did my warden get force popped? Oh boy. If his foot reveal. Yo, I'm gonna tell you a secret here, okay? I'm gonna tell you something wild. There is a video on my TikTok channel of me doing an entire attack with my feet only. The fact he just typed exclamation point TikTok right off rip. The warden bent so much over just for his queen to die. I have no idea if you're gonna be able to find that. That thing is like... The fact that this single Inferno is getting healed up here kind of sucks. Dang, time fell. I blame the queen. happened to your rush base? I have been posting on... I've been posting on YouTube, but I haven't been posting on TikTok anymore. I feel like TikTok didn't really enjoy it all that much. Jesus. Chat. I will review, or I will, hold on. Dude, best clickbait ever. Best clickbait ever. This, wait, hold on, sorry. This Legends League monster of a base is just tearing through Legends right now. Gosh, if you guys want to know the base, you guys know what to do. Oh my lord, what an absolute monster. If you want defense days like this, use code HIPPUSLC. Use code HIPPUSLC for bases or for days like this. Sorry, don't look at that one. Holy. Dude, I'm underneath 4,900. Ow! I just hit my knee so hard right there. Did I just shift the entire camera? I think I did. Dude, I just actually just smashed my knee. It is what it is. You know, there's probably some people that were sleeping that just got absolutely woken up. And having to leave every single week to donate something random, seeing it full all the time stresses me out. I feel that. I actually just added in a point redemption on Twitch where you can redeem it and you can have me unload my clan capital into my clan capital gold into your clan. Yeah, I do think the camera did rotate. How many counts do you have? 55. Do you think people think I'm being sarcastic when I say that number sometimes? Like, yeah, okay, buddy. Sure you do. Sure you do. You have 56, rookie. I hope one day I could be, I can get up to your numbers. I'll do it. Gosh dang it, Queen. Are you scared of anything? Bridges, dude. I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, I always thought that they were just gonna fall under, like, you know, walking, just bang. Bridge gone. Are you scared of the outside world? That too. That too. There's this thing called grass that people tell me to touch, and I'm really afraid to see what that's all about. They should add new content for the clan capital. Real. Actually so real. I think we're winning this. I think we're winning this. I think we're winning this. Oh. Grass eats people? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm never touching that thing. Bridges are scary, bro, for real. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad there's a other people out there like me. Actually, I don't think I'm scared of bridges anymore, but I used to be. Then again, though, I haven't been outside in the last 3 years, so who's to say? They should make builder base useful other than the 6 builder and maybe gem mine. It's only good for troop training times. Clan capital, yeah. Or not clan capital, clan games. I don't know. I don't know what they would have to do to make builder base kind of good. Because I saw a dev talking about how they actually enjoy attacking on builder base. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if I agree with that. Like, I think I preferred the old way of builder base attacking a lot more than the tactical everything that's now. So, I don't know. Overall, I actually don't think builder base is fun at all. Dude, this song had me in an absolute chokehold like a year ago. You know, I placed this rage for you guys. If you guys could use it, I'd be very happy. Builder base is honestly a waste. After you get the 6 builder, I could agree with that. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't even think I collect my gems from the gem mine. Unlike any of my accounts, actually. Like, dude, I forget about it. Button. If you go to my TikTok, I have something on that. Although I will say, I think I recommend Zap Witch in that video, and I've now tested that, and I actually would not run that. For a second, I thought I was holding, and then I saw the queen underneath all the healers. This is a new song to the playlist. New song to the playlist. I thought I had a different base for this account here. W Game Bro, real. Okay. Yoink. Queen, you better not die in the first few seconds here. We'll check back when you least expect it to make sure you're still fine. And she's dead. Just kidding. How did my dragons get pulled from all the way up there? Oh my god. Bye-bye, dragons. Somehow, How did we not hit that either? I feel like my RC's not doing her job. What's up, Sophie? What do I need to redeem for a clan review, attack, showcase, or base review? For a clan review, just do a base review and just be like, instead of a base review, can I get a clan review? Dude, my dragons are doing everything but attacking the defenses. I'm going to recheck this because I'm really curious how they got so north of the base. I gotta check something real quick here. Because that really destroyed my funnel. Okay, hold on. Did I not clear up this top section? I guess not. So this was enough to do it. Yeah, they just barrel rolled to the tops. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know that this was an anime open. Well, I guess I could have figured that it was an anime opening. I just didn't know what anime it was when I first added it. Still a banger though. Clan tag, gotcha. All right, we're doing a clan review. All right. Clan made September of last year. So it's a pretty new clan. Already level 11. Pretty impressive. They're on a 24 win streak. I guess that kind of makes sense to why they're doing pretty solid here on levels. They're probably just back-to-back wars and winning a ton. Highest town hall. Pretty widespread on the amount in the clan. But considering it's a relatively new clan, I guess that kind of makes sense. I'll just be a little bit worried about like the lower town halls being able to donate to the higher town halls and vice versa. But it looks like you have some pretty good higher town halls. And now that you are level 10 and plus, you should be getting those bonuses for donating 2 levels higher. Warlog. Not perfect on every single one of them, but a lot of wins. I got 24 wins. Looks like it's just some really tough losses here. That's a little tough. Ooh. Hitting some rough ones. So it looks like you guys hit your groove here. That's what I like to see. That's very solid. Clan War League. Crystal 1. Oh. We could have matched up with each other. I think that would actually have been pretty funny. Clan Capital, though. I guess I can't fault too much for it being a newer clan. Kind of makes sense. Only Crystal League. Some alright upgrades. You have a little bit of a custom, but I feel like you guys are lacking. I feel like you guys are lacking in the clan capital department. I won't lie. I'm seeing a lot of default base designs. Come on, my guy. Buddy's running the stock options here. F clan capital. You asked for a base or a clan review. I gotta review every aspect of it. If you guys are lacking on the clan capital, oof, you're gonna have to knock off some points for that bad boy right there. I think your main section of the clan I think is very solid. For a very new clan, for the amount of town halls you have in, I think this is very solid. Lacking in the clan capital. Looks like you guys hit the groove in the war department. So I think overall, I'd probably give this like a 7.5 to 8 out of 10. You know, some people like clan capital. I am one of those people. Having default layouts, a little tough, but pretty solid. Chase, brother, I appreciate it. For anyone that's wondering, because I see some people donating some gifts, it's 100 coins for me just to look at the base design and give like a rating. If you want a deep dive, it's 500 coins. Deep dive is where I go in, check out where defenses are, give a lot of like as many tips as I can think of, dissect flaws, or point out positives to the base design. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really check out this base before I came in here. We'll see what we can get. Too broke for 100 coins at the moment, but thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I got you. The other thing too is I'm thinking of reintroducing free review Friday. Basically Friday nights, I'll just do as many free base reviews as I can. There'll probably be like coin priority, but for the most part, I would just be I'd be doing base reviews for the entire night. So if you guys drop a follow, you guys could probably get into on that. You guys could probably get in on that. Did my queen literally not take out anything in this attack? Chat. Might be some new information coming at you guys. I just kind of thought about this off the top of my dome right here. But, you know, I'm not really enjoying the queen. Call me kind of crazy, but, you know, I'm just not really enjoying her. Like, now we have to clean up her mess. Nah, the joke there is, I mention a lot of times that I'm not a fan of the queen. I do think it is extremely, and I mean extremely sad that she couldn't take down, like, more than 2 buildings after her, ability. Like, without the arrow, I generally think the queen is the worst hero. Like, hands down. She actually sucks, though. Hold on, I'm very curious. Because, I mean, there's only wizard towers remaining, so, like, literally what happened to her? I gotta see. Do you play other games other than Clash? A ton of other games other than Clash. I mostly stream Clash. However, for the longest time, I wasn't sure, after getting partnered with Supercell, if I could stream other games, especially ones that have, like, voice chat and such in there. Because I didn't know how they like to go with, like, family friendly and whatnot. But I did just recently confirm that I can stream other games. So more than likely the games that I would be playing is like Sea of Thieves, Delta Force. I am a Rust enjoyer. I've been playing since 2012. Call of Duty, Balloons Tower Defense. That's a very toxic one right there. And probably a ton of Helldivers. I play a lot of other games. Okay, hold on. So my queen pops her ability. Oh, the CC took her out. Still very disappointing, though. Arc Raiders? I actually know. I haven't even heard of that one. By the way, again, I know I've been asking this a little bit from time to time during the live stream, but for the people on TikTok here, are you guys enjoying the portrait and horizontal options of stream? Is there anyone watching in horizontal here? Anyone got their phone sideways? How many accounts do you have? 55. It's goofy, you're not a fan? I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. A lot of people have been, for the longest time, have been asking me to stream in horizontal. So, you are a big fan? A lot of people have been... I'll have to figure out some stuff. Again, I'm going to try to revamp Twitch a little bit. But, I wish all Clash streamers would do it. So annoying not being able to see everything. I think a lot of Clash streamers don't put in the effort that, at least on the stream side, a lot of people tell me, they're like, you're taking off stream. Why are you taking off stream? Bro, just stream Clash. I'm like, I gotta learn, develop, and, like, progress my content. That kind of goes and involves with it. Setting up different things for Twitch side, TikTok side. Setting up even, like, multi-streaming to the level that I do. Having different output audios for YouTube versus Twitch versus TikTok. Because YouTube will actively block your content if you're listening to copyrighted audio. So I specifically have a different audio track and different music for that specific thing. Like, learning that stuff. People aren't doing that. I feel like most people aren't doing that. The RC actually just dodged my my recall. That's tough. Also, I'm going to be going up against an air sweeper. Probably a really dumb move here, but we're going for it. Queen? Queen? We've talked about this, Queen. You gotta solve your own issues. You're pulling the entire army away. Did my RC take down the town hall? Because that's actually impressive, actually, if she did. They zoom in so you go to Twitch. I mean, I think people just come to Twitch in general. There's a lot more benefits to Twitch. That's how I kind of want it to be. Twitch has a lot more benefits to it, so that's why people come on over. I think, the community is better on Twitch. I think kind of some of the perks, like the dice roll perk, the clan capital perk, the base review, free base reviews at any time on there. So my queen, I hate this thing. Chat, have I ever mentioned that I hate the queen? She started in the opposite corner. Everything's dead. She was spick and span because she was doing nothing the entire attack, and she didn't even take out a tower. So disappointing. Alrighty. Well, I think that was a pretty chill thing. 74 stars. Obviously, it's early in the day, but I guess we'll see. Did they nerf dragons? They feel weak. I don't think so. If you're looking at those, most of that comes down to my hero equipment being absolute straight buns on those accounts. So, that being said, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to probably call the stream here. But I hope you guys have a great night. Is there anyone we can raid on the Twitch side? Oh, we could raid Termy. We never get to raid Termy. We never get to raid Termy. Let's raid Termy. That's 30 points from a base review. You'll get that next stream, which should be tonight. Yo, chat. If you guys are subbed, I appreciate you guys, though, and I will see you guys. I think this was a very good test stream, to be honest with you. Tonight, yeah, tonight. I think this was a pretty good test stream, to be honest with you guys. Looks like everything's working pretty well, and I appreciate you guys. So I'll see you guys tonight. Peace out.